Animal Crossing is an interesting game, which is a big reason why Animal Crossing is so loved. I mean, what other game is really like it? Sure, you could argue games like Harvest Moon, The Sims, and Stardew Valley are similar to Animal Crossing, but Animal Crossing is certainly in its own special category. At least to me, no other game has the exact same feel as Animal Crossing. Whether it's the characters, activities, the atmosphere, the music, the customization, and the conversations, Animal Crossing is just special to me, and to a lot of people, which is probably why there is so much infighting. Now, how can a peaceful and child-friendly game like Animal Crossing cause so much infighting? Well, allow me to explain. With the way the world is, we are all stuck in our houses. Animal Crossing could not have come out at a better time, honestly. New Horizons and all Switches have broken record sales and even sold out as people have searched for something to do while we're all locked in. And while it's awesome that Animal Crossing is so loved and also so popular now, it seems to have unleashed this whole new wave of players who dislike the other part of the fan base. Yes, today what I am talking about is time skipping in Animal Crossing. Now, this isn't a new concept in Animal Crossing games, as there is even time skipping in the first Animal Crossing game for the GameCube back in 2001. Now, you could only skip forward to the year 2030, but it was still a feature. So if this has been a feature since the beginning, why is it just now there's a huge debate about it? This is because New Horizons is a very different Animal Crossing game. Animal Crossing New Horizons really changed things up by adding a whole lot of new features, activities, villagers, customization, and the ability to build up your whole island the way you want it. That last one is really important, as I believe it is the main reason time skipping is so huge now and why it's so highly debated. Sure, in previous games time skipping was useful for some things, but there wasn't a lot of people really arguing about the ethics of time skipping. That was until New Horizons came out. And in New Horizons, to many it seemed essential to time skip to get their islands built faster. I mean, you can only move one building and build one bridge or incline a day. That means a super awesome 5-star island is gonna take a lot of time to build. And I mean, this could take weeks or even months, who knows? But this little waiting issue is not an issue anymore with the power of time skipping. Now you can just skip days to get all of your bridges and inclines built and have all those pesky buildings moved out of the way. There you have it. You now have a 5-star island done within a few days, maybe even hours if you're dedicated enough. But wait, who's that yelling in the distance? Oh yeah, it's the other side. You see, this is where the issue starts up. On the other end, there are players who argue that you shouldn't be able to skip because it's considered cheating. Also add, the game developers at Nintendo never wanted the game to be exploited like this. It's not really fair to see everybody else with all these cool items and awesome islands because they skipped ahead while we're left playing the game as it is and as it was intended, and yet we have very little. And that is the conflict. Should you be able to play a game the way you want and skip ahead to get your island built faster and also to get cool items and bells? Or should that be considered cheating and you should play the game as intended? So now that I've went over with you what is the issue and why it's an issue, here's my take. I have been around for a while. I'm not saying I'm old, but I've experienced a lot. I began playing the first Animal Crossing recently after it was released. I began watching and uploading videos back in 2007, 2 years after the site was even created. I remember MySpace, the uprising of Facebook, the feuds of Twitter. I witnessed all of that. And yet, with all of this Animal Crossing and internet knowledge, I was honestly taken aback by the amount of infighting there was about this topic from what seems to be a peaceful fan base. That's why I wanted to make this video. I'm not saying in any way I have authority on this matter, but I'd like to feel that with my experience with the games and the fans, I should at least express my opinion about this fighting. So here it is. Guys, this is Animal Crossing. Now, I'm not saying this in a way like, guys, it's just a game. No. But this is Animal Crossing. You guys remember what Nintendo's motto is when making these games for us, right? It is for them to make a game that allows us to have fun. Fun is the main thing, and Animal Crossing is no different. We play this game for fun, to get away, to escape, to laugh, to smile, to cry. At least in my eyes, I feel we play Animal Crossing to create our own little getaway from reality, to create our own little village with our own friends, where we have all these nice shops and fun activities. We play this game to have fun in our own little world. And that's the key word, our own. You shouldn't let how others play the game affect your experience, just as you shouldn't affect other players' experiences. That is why Animal Crossing is so fun and so special, because it is our own island, our own villages, and it's no one else's, it's yours. And because of that, We shouldn't be able to have control over someone else's island or their experience, as that wouldn't be fair, as I'm sure you wouldn't want someone trying to control your island and your experience. I also think that the argument that you're playing it as not as intended is kind of weak, as you would then have a problem with people like speedrunners who constantly manipulate games to beat them as fast as possible for entertainment, or dislike anyone who plays games differently. I mean, it's even kind of hard to call this cheating in my opinion, as to cheat in a game you need to compete for something, usually a prize. And Animal Crossing isn't a game where you really compete against one another. Like I said, Animal Crossing is more meant to be an experience, your own experience, which you will take at your own pace, whether that means skipping days or staying on the correct day. You can't really cheat at having fun or creating your own experience. At the end of the day, guys, I know we're all stuck in our houses, we're going a little crazy, and you may be spending your whole day playing Animal Crossing and feeling very passionate about it, and that's great. But please, don't tell how others to play the game. Let others enjoy Animal Crossing in their own way, and you enjoy it in your way. And in all honesty, that is how I believe Nintendo truly wants this game to be played. They want you to have fun no matter what. That's their motto. They want the player to have fun playing their game the way they want to play it. The Animal Crossing community is an amazing community, and I've been part of it for a long time, where we all support each other, we all have fun, we all laugh, and we even all help each other. And like I said, I'm so happy to be part of it. But please, let's not let this infighting tear up this community. Let's all just enjoy the game and have fun. Let's all just enjoy a very fun, a very beautiful, and a very addicting game. Now, this is just my opinion, but I hate to see Animal Crossing fans attack each other. Let's all enjoy this game. That's all I'm saying. But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions. And for all of you curious, I don't really time skip, honestly. I have skipped maybe 4 times in my whole life, which includes one when I was a kid playing Animal Crossing to get my birthday gift early, another time needed for footage in New Leaf for Zipper T Bunny, and 2 times in New Horizons because I miss Daisy May. And honestly, guys, there you have it. There's my opinions. There's me telling people I have time skipped, but I generally do not do it. And there's my video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. And if you're new, please subscribe for updates on new content. If you'd like to support the channel further, feel free to visit my Patreon or my merch store. But again, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.